Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please consider to give this video a thumb of like. When you like this video, it will reach to several people in the YouTube community, and it is a kind of job offer you are doing to our YouTube platform. There is huge trouble emerging in our country as the medical student have officially joined the doctors into strike. This is very wrong, and our country is still headed into wrong direction. Doctors are very much determined, and they want the government to acknowledge them. Through the acknowledgement from the government, they must be given whatever they want. So it has reached a time. Now the university medical student are boarded the same boat and join doctor strike. Worst for Kenya Kwanza is now seen when we are now seeing striking is getting huger as they were expecting it to be reduced. I analyzed even Moses Kuria together with public service Mr. Koskei and Anne Waiguru spoke about the doctor strike. As this is happening, today in the morning, I analyzed that Kimani Ichung'wah is proposing that the government to have a new jet and any other state department to have new chopper after the death of the late General Francis Ogola. As this is happening, no one is caring about the doctors, but the way public hospitals are not functioning. So if you are capable, you just take your patient to private hospital. They are not functioning. So it is very sad. And public hospitals were the best. Why do you think students have now boarded the same boat with the doctors to increase strike in our country? That is whatever we want to discuss about. Let's take a look and listen to them on how they were speaking.
Of Nairobi.
Yes.
And as medical students, we've also decided to down our brains.
Yes.
In that we are afflicted.
Yes.
But these doctors here that are now on the streets for 34 consecutive days are our tutors. And so we cannot survive in school when our teachers are on the streets. That is why we have joined them, and we are vowing today that this is just but the start. And to the general public that is out there, last week on Tuesday when we were demonstrating, we witnessed some impunity of rogue public pelting stones at us. Okay? Yeah, I want to actually tell them, to anyone who would want to trivialize our grievances, okay? To anyone who would want to deem our demands as inconsequential, we want to say this to you, that our demands are not the genuine pronouncements of malcontents, but these are the sine qua non in legal terms of a healthcare ecosystem devoid of any pathological dysfunction. So we are fighting for you. Comrades, power. Comrades, Ria. Look at it through my lenses, okay? Look at it through my lenses. This government, I want to say that this government is now afflicted by a peculiar form of fiscal schizophrenia. And this is why I say that. That on one hand, they are actually promoting the doctrine of penury and destitution, mocking our doctor interns, okay? Mocking our doctor interns to subsist, okay? To a budgetary shoestring, thinner than a trichome. While on the other hand, they are hemorrhaging the public purse, a kind of hemorrhage that I can only compare to that of a ruptured aortic aneurysm. And as an astute student of psychology, we refute the disingenuous pronouncements of our senior government officers that we should live within our means. Should we stand idly by to live within our means as expensive curtains worth millions of money, 700 million, adorn the halls of power? Should we? No. Should we? No. Should we, the custodians of healthcare, beg on our knees for sustenance while our nation's coffers are running dry? No. Should we? No. So we therefore deny, we refute, we reject, and that is an obscene thing that has never been witnessed before. And let me tell you one thing, Amapiano is alive.
How can you be a doctor that 12,000?
Amapiano is alive. Tomorrow we have a general assembly, doctors assembly, and I urge all the medical students from around the world, okay? We want to take it international, okay? Yes. From around the world to join us tomorrow in our doctors assembly, and therefore, comrades, yes, comrade, one last thing.
Listen to them, ladies and gentlemen. Before I carry on with this analysis, if this might be your first time watching me at Azam Kenya TV YouTube channel, I request you kindly do me a favor. Take a 1 second and click that subscription button and subscribe to our channel. In that next time when I upload to you such kind of a video, the video will automatically come to your YouTube platform. I want to appreciate the new subscribers who tried their best and click the subscription button and subscribe. As you border the same boat with the members, thank you very much, and please consider to give this video a thumb of like. Give us your opinion at the comment section below. That is whatever we normally do, and members knows it very well. Let's proceed. The medical student came out from class today and boarded the same boat with the doctors. This is a very dangerous move, because it is now very clear that these people knows the government income, knows how the government use taxes. So why do you think they join the doctors on the strike? What can be wrong here? Number one, these are the people who will be the doctors in future, so they must support the doctors. Number two, there was fairness emerging from the medical student course, where they came, and now it is very clear that they are claiming, nimefanya hii course ya daktari lakini sioni kama iko na fruit. That is whatever they were trying to tell the government. Haina fruit, sasa tuende wapi? Let's assist our colleague to fight this battle. Number three, they are fighting for their future, because the doctors are striking right now. So if they don't border the same boat with the doctors, it is going to haunt them. Be it Gachagwa's government, be it Ruto's government, be it Babu's government, be it Kimani Ichung'wah's government. I think doctor strike is even written in constitution now. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, because it is now mandatory after every government department strike. During the late Mwai Kibaki's were teachers, and if you recall, doctors were little. But of Uhuru, it was now worst. Compared to Ruto, now it is every month. You get the point? It is now every month. So it is something, the spirit is moving, moving in each and every person who have causes, just thinking of striking. Why is this happening? Number one, because the government have failed to rectify the mistakes. Number two, the government only loves themselves. They have no interest on other people's welfare. Number three, it is very clear that the government must toil day in, day out to ensure that resolution, whatever is taking place in the country should be resolved. If they do so, then even student joining doctor strike will not emerge. But if they will neglect this and take it as a normal thing, thinking of tear gas, thinking of using live bullet to those who are rioting, then it is very, very bad, very, very wrong. What might be wrong with Susan Nakhumicha? What might be wrong with President Ruto? Why don't he call the committee talk, sit down and find a resolution. They are all human beings. Why every now and then Wakenya wanaumia? Saa hii I'm very much aware kuna wenye walienda hata public hospital conscious, they never treated. Why? Because doctors are striking. This is very wrong and very bad. So the government must stop this protesting and be serious on this move. The issue of overtaxing Kenyans should be implemented to pay doctors, because tukilipa ushuru, Kenyans are expecting madaktari wamelipwa, rais amelipwa, mwalimu wamelipwa. So hili wa overtax Kenyans, tusikie Wakenya wamekuwa overtax, walipe madaktari, hatutakuwa na mambo ingine. Lakini hii mambo ya ku overtax Kenyans, uambie kujenga nyumba yenye inasombolewa na maji, kujenga nyumba yenye haina maana kwa Wakenya is very wrong. It's very wrong. It is a kind of forcement the government is using. So Kenya Kwanza should sit down and break this into sense to ensure that this doctor strike should not happen again in our country. That is whatever they can do. Ladies and gentlemen, what can you say on this huge trouble emerging again in our country? I end my analysis at this point. Thank you very much, and continue with the same spirit by supporting this channel. Please consider to like this video, watch, share, and give us your opinion at the comment section below.